11 million years of the average wage. Just understand that number. 11 million years of the average wage is held in the reserves of the US government. That equates to $600 billion of gold. Now, what is happening in the US, and it will be happening at the end of this month, is that Donald Trump is coming into power. And he, as a part of the campaign that he's been talking about, is talking about a crypto, in fact, Bitcoin reserve. Now, you might ask me, why is the US government holding that much gold? What is the point? They are the reserve currency of the world. Why would they need to hold something else? Most countries will hold something as a way to hedge against their own currency, but they are their own currency. When I say hedge, it means that they don't have confidence in it. Something happens, they have something that will store value. Now, this is a key thing that everyone needs to understand, and I'm going to relate it back to Bitcoin. Now, the way that I stated it is key. 11 million years of the average wage. What the US government is currently doing, and it has stated from the Fed, is that inflation is going up. And what in essence inflation means is that the value of the dollar, say this, is going to be worth less. It means that this once bought something here is now going to be less and less and less. More of this is needed to buy this. But what holding gold does is that it stores that amount of value, that amount of work time. So what is happening in the US at this present moment, and what the Fed has described by their new revised understanding of what is inflation, is that the US is holding 11 million years of work, average wage value in their reserve, but the dollar is now worth less. So people will have to work more to get the same amount. But the US government will not need to work more to keep that because they have a reserve of gold. They know that their value of their currency is going to go down. They need to do that. That is the key and understanding of the capitalist system that the US runs on. Now, here comes the interesting part. Why hold something that needs to be stored when there is something now called Bitcoin that is baked into the technology that has the same outcome as gold? It is a new digital asset class. It is the ultimate store of value because the more it's held, the higher the value goes up. So in essence, it doesn't just store value like gold does, holding that 11 million years of work in one state. It's holding that 11 million years, whereas the dollar value is going down, which means that if you held it in dollar, this 11 million hours of work stays at 11 million dollars, but whereas the dollar is losing its value, so that is going up and up and up the amount of years that it needs to work to gain the same amount as this. Whereas in Bitcoin, they don't need to mine it. They don't need to do all of the extractive resources of this thing. It's baked into its technology and based around a massive network of computers that is baked into the security and value of the product. So explain this to me. If an economy or a new incumbent government has based its whole run on legitimizing crypto and about reducing regulation and about making it clear and about doing all of the things that you could possibly want to make this asset class clearer to be utilized within its economy, would it not then buy it itself and hold it as a form of reserve? Why make something valuable if you're not going to be the one that's going to benefit from that value? Think about it. Anyway, I'm Alvarez, a 7-figure crypto investor. Like, follow, share, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.